Live from the campus of Penn State University, this is PSN News. It's Wednesday, October 29th. We have all you need to know about Penn State grad students voting on unionization, as well as more on plans to expand a downtown bar.
We also have the latest information on how the government shutdown is affecting our air travel and food aid, along with sports, entertainment, weather, and an interview. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Brooke Bilski.
And I'm Emma Goldkopf. Graduate assistants at Penn State voted in a unionization election today. Some assistants are seeking recognition as employees with the right to collectively bargain over wages and other benefits. The university cautions that unionization could limit communication between administrators and grad students on certain topics. Right now, they are provided with stipends, health coverage, academic resources, and wellness services as part of their included funding packages. Results will be announced by the university as soon as information is available.
Penn State is officially searching nationwide for the next dean of the Donald P. Belisario College of Communications. To ensure the college lives up to its reputation, potential candidates should have an ambitious vision for the college and elevate its visibility of excellence. The preferred candidate will hold a doctorate and a scholarly record, and the search committee is chaired by Clarence Lang, the Susan Welsh Dean of the College of Liberal Arts. Associate Dean of the Academic Affairs and Professor Denise Borti has been serving as interim dean.
Center Hills Country Club is getting a new makeover. Members of the club approved plans for $6 million in renovations that will target recreational facilities and key infrastructure. New amenities will include a new aquatic complex, a pool house, and expanded parking lots, among many other facilities. Work will begin in May and is expected to conclude in summer 2027, all with goals of attracting more members.
A state college bar will look a little different next fall. Plans to expand the popular bar Doggies are officially underway. Project manager Mark Toretti announced the expansion last Thursday at the State College Planning Commission. The bar will expand into the ground floor of the Homerella building next door. Toretti said the existing Doggies will stay the same, with the addition of another bar, seating, restrooms, and an extension to the current courtyard. The project also comes with a new entrance off of Calder Way. Work is expected to start this April. What kind of weather can students expect for Halloween? Student meteorologist Brendan Schmallenberger is live in the studio with this week's forecast. Brendan?
Thank you, Brooke. And yes, we will be going over Halloween in just a moment. But first, I want to take a look behind me right now at Beaver Stadium. It's a little hard to see anything. No real weather in the sky. It's pretty dark out. But the reason why I do want to point this out is this will be a very different image come Sunday. We will be turning our clocks back eventually. And yes, this does mean that we will be losing an hour of sleep, but we can see Beaver Stadium just a little bit better. As of right now, though, temperatures hover around 50 degrees, visibility 10 miles. As we had pretty clear skies earlier on, we are seeing a little bit more cloud coverage start to come in later in the night. Winds are light, only around 5 miles per hour. Now, the big story of the week that we've been seeing is Hurricane Melissa. Right now, it's starting to become a little bit harder to see on visible satellite due to it getting just a little bit darker out. But as of right now, Hurricane Melissa is tied as the strongest hurricane to make landfall by wind speed in the last century, making sustained winds up to 185 miles per hour before it eventually hit Jamaica. As of today, though, we did see that it started to leave Cuba. One of the reasons why it was one of the hardest and most dangerous, though, is we saw it really stall out right down here to the south of Jamaica. It was a very slow-moving storm and unusual this late into the hurricane season. Eventually, though, it did make a right turn heading through Jamaica and also clipping Cuba today. It will be expected to continue to be a Category 2 hurricane, expelling out up into the Atlantic Ocean. This is really being driven by this ridge right here coming on down, helping push this hurricane up into the Atlantic. That also can cause some of these remnants, though, of some storms to hit us up here. As of right now, though, today we are going to be seeing a little bit of some showers later on tonight. This will bring it down a little bit cooler. Tomorrow, we're seeing a little bit more rain, pretty dreary midday or so, a little fog to start off in the morning, so it can seem just a little spooky as we do get into Halloween. Some possible rain throughout the day, but we'll see how tonight that looks in a little bit. As of though coming up for right now, it has been a very dry season as we've been seeing this past fall. Really not a lot of rain. It's come hard though when it has eventually hit, and we'll start to see that tomorrow. Temperatures right now only hovering around 50 degrees again in State College. We're seeing 48 in Pittsburgh, 51 in Erie, and just a little bit warmer off the coast. We're seeing around 54 Philadelphia, 54 Allentown, and 56 in Harrisburg. Yes, this is what we're going to be seeing tomorrow. Early morning, we're going to be seeing a lot of that, again, fog, a little bit of those rains, some possible thunderstorms as we get later on into Thursday morning. So if you happen to be walking to classes, going to jobs, work, whatnot, just keep that in mind. Storms are going to hover around into the western portion of the Commonwealth coming late on Thursday night, with just a couple showers remaining as we get later on into the morning. There could be a few showers that we might see in the early morning or afternoon on Friday, but by the time Halloween night comes around, we should be seeing just a couple clouds lingering, really nothing too much to worry about. Past this, though, we might be seeing a couple showers come Saturday afternoon. These will eventually start to head on out, leaving just some cloud coverage, mild or so, specifically on the western portion of the state. As we move past out of Sunday, though, this will mostly clear up, and we're going to be getting some pretty clear skies come Sunday night and very early into Monday morning. Winds, though, are something to keep in mind, especially the wind chill. If you happen to be out going on Saturday early morning, 10 degrees, but Saturday in the afternoon specifically, make sure you get a jacket. It's going to be around 13 to 16 miles per hour in State College alone, getting a little bit higher up as we get later on into the week. This will start to calm on down, though, come early Sunday morning, where we will be seeing nothing but calm winds. As of tonight's forecast, though, 45 degrees, again, late rain later on into the evening. Winds northeast around 9 miles per hour, so make sure you just have a jacket or an umbrella. Tomorrow is going to really be a pretty dreary day, though, 56 degrees, including into tomorrow night, so if you happen to be out, just keep that in mind. Winds, again, light at around 10 miles per hour. The rest of this week, though, we are seeing a little bit of some varied temperatures. 56, 50 on Friday. It's going to be a little bit cooler. Keep that in mind. We should be seeing just those afternoon drizzles. Saturday and Sunday, 53, 54 with some clouds, specifically in the morning for Sunday, continuing later on into the afternoon. Monday and Tuesday, though, we're seeing 59, almost 60 degrees, 59, 58, and eventually heading on down to 54 with mostly sunny conditions. So if you missed some of that warmth, well, now's the time to enjoy it because we might not see it for a little while. Brooke?
Thanks, Brendan. Now over to Harlan with the latest in sports.
Thanks, Brooke. I'm Harlan Pena with your sports update. Big noon kickoff this week includes our very own Penn State football team as they travel to Columbus to face number 1 Ohio State. Ohio State's defense has been one of the stingiest in the nation by only allowing an average of 9 points a game. On the flip side of the ball, interim head coach Terry Smith says the key is locking down Ohio State's wide receivers. He said in Monday's press conference, Jeremiah Smith is as good as they come. We were hoping for that sophomore slump, but he's got everything. Can Penn State shock the nation, or will Ohio State keep their dominance up? The Penn State women's soccer team concluded their regular season with a 2-0 win against Ohio State last Sunday. They ended with a record of 5-4-2 in Big Ten Conference play. They're ranked in the top 10, which guarantees them a spot in the Big Ten tournament. Penn State finished in the top 10 for the 32nd consecutive time. The Nittany Lions are the 6th seed, earning themselves a first-round bye in the tournament. Their first game will be against the number 3 seed, UCLA, in the quarterfinals. The game will take place Saturday, November 1st at 7:30 p.m. at Purdue University. Last night, the Blue Jays evened the World Series at 2 games each with a 6-2 victory in Game 4. But it was Game 3 that stole all the headlines, as is an 18-inning showdown tying the longest innings ever in a World Series. The game stretched a whole 6 hours and 39 minutes. Toronto took an early lead with Alejandro Kirk's 3-1 homer, but Ohtani would answer with a night of his own. 2 home runs, 2 doubles, and 5 walks, reaching base 9 times, a postseason record. Then, in the bottom of the 18th, Freddie Freeman launched a walk-off home run, securing a 6-5 win for the Dodgers. The Philadelphia 76ers pulled off a wild comeback in Washington last night, beating the Wizards 139-134 in overtime. Philly erased a 19-point deficit heading into the fourth quarter, behind another insane night from Tyrese Maxey, who had 39 points and 10 assists. Joel Embiid also had 25 points in limited minutes. After Washington opened overtime with a 5-point surge, the Sixers stormed back with a 9-0 run, with rookie Adam Bonus tipping to seal the victory. The win makes the Sixers 4-0 on the season, proving they can really rally from anything. That's all for your sports update. After the break, Nicole Wagner has the latest in the world of entertainment. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, we are Red Carpet News, your main source of entertainment news at Penn State University.
Man, this festival is going to be popping.
I'm Alex Porzillo, you're here with Aiden Harrell.
He's going to 23rd with Daddy Elon Warbucks to actual space away from Kim.
So in sync, especially during Kendrick's part when they came out, reporting on anything from music, movies, TV shows, fashion, to celebrity gossip. You don't want to miss out on any of the hot topics we discuss.
Find our segments on YouTube under the name Red Carpet News for your daily dose of entertainment.
We are Red Carpet News.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm Nikolai Wagner with your entertainment update. This Saturday, the Central PA Sports Car Club of America is hosting its annual Witches Rally. This event is described as a gimmick road rally, a family-friendly scavenger hunt, a party, and a charity fundraiser. Participants will travel on a Central PA route following a timed route described in the clue book, answering questions about the sights they see along the way. Scores will be calculated while participants socialize over free dinner at the secret finish location. Registration will take place at the Center County Safety Center beginning at 1:30 and will cost $50 for drivers and an additional $10 for each passenger. Also this Saturday from 11 to 4 at Titan Energy Park in Bellefonte is an event known as the Bizarre Bazaar. The event is a Halloween-themed market that will include shopping opportunities and treats. Guests attending will also be able to get exclusive flash tattoos from local tattoo shops. Over 50 vendors have been announced for the event, with them all selling unique merchandise for those attending. The Bizarre Bazaar isn't the only event bringing people together this fall. Over the weekend, the Penn State community laced up their sneakers for an important cause. Gabriella Devaney has more. Gabriella?
Thanks, Nikolai. This past Sunday, I had the chance to attend the annual Thon 5K, where the Penn State community came together to run for a cure. Let's take a look. I'm outside the Bryce Jordan Center where the Thon 5K start and finish line is.
Tell me a little bit about what's going on. So today is the Thon 5K where we actually people come out and run 5K course to raise money for pediatric cancer. And over here you can get merch from the Thon store. And there's a bunch of food out and around. We have food stands, we have family tent. So there's a lot going on here today. A lot of fun activities.
The 5K has been put on annually by the Thon Committee for over 2 decades. With a $15 admission fee, it is a great way for the Penn State community to get together and raise money for the fight against childhood cancer. The day started with a kids race, and then the 5K commenced. I talked to some of the runners to hear why they participated in the 5K. Let's hear from them.
Why did you guys run today?
I ran to represent all the Thon families and what they go through. I feel like we can put ourselves a little bit through pain, so kind of an idea of what they go through.
Yeah, it's all for the kids. We're out here to show our support for this, great organization.
Outside the Bryce Jordan Center, there were food stands and lots of fun activities. There was live music, face painting, merch, and games. Whether walking or running, everyone had a great time and truly showed their support for Thon. The race went very well with tons of community members participating. Everyone who came out had a great time supporting a great cause. We'll continue to keep you updated with more Thon news. Back to you, Nikolai.
NBC has dropped a teaser for their new network special, Wicked One Wonderful Night. The 2-hour musical special will look to set the stage for the second part of the Wicked duology. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo will lead the proceedings with special appearances from other stars of the film like Jeff Goldblum, Michelle Yeoh, and Ethan Slater. The special was filmed at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles and will have an Emerald City-inspired set, complete with a 37-piece live orchestra. The event will also feature a sneak peek at 2 brand new songs made exclusively for the film. The event will air on Thursday, November 6th at 8 on NBC and will stream the next day on Peacock. Ross Duffer, co-showrunner of the hit Netflix series Stranger Things, has confirmed that the series finale will have a theatrical release. Duffer confirmed the news in an Instagram post that the finale will play in select theaters on December 31st through January 1st. The screenings will take place in over 350 theaters in the US and Canada. Series creators Matt and Ross Duffer said they are beyond excited that fans will have the chance to experience the final episode of Stranger Things in theaters, with them noting that this is something they've dreamed about for years. That's all for your entertainment update. Coming up next, interview anchor McKenna Buczynski will be speaking with founder and president of the Club Meraki, Annie Briseno. Stay tuned.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into this edition of Penn State Sports Night.
For all of us here at the Belisari Media Center, we are
Penn State Sports Night.
Ready, mics? 3, 2, fade in on 2, mic and cue.
This is Nittany Talk.
I would say spring.
Slow down.
And he knew that. How do you say
I know. She continues to hold her values and everything though. And I think that that's really important. So yeah, and self-care Saturday.
And you lose a lot of sleep.
Yes, agreed. Yeah.
Live from the campus of Penn State University, this is PSN News.
Penn State Network News is a student-produced, bi-weekly live news show featuring all student talent.
From local and national news to sports, entertainment, weather, and live interviews, we have it all.
We also feature student-made packages from across campus.
Airing every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m.
We are PSN News.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter and Facebook at PSN News, on Instagram at Penn State Network News, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/PSN News.
Have a good night and stay safe, Penn State. Hey everyone, welcome to Culture Central. My name is Jaden Stewart.
What's good, everybody? My name is Eric Pichardo, and we are your hosts,
creators,
and executive producers of Culture Central. Is this Whitney Houston?
We're doing things that have never been done before, so welcome to the family.
Hey everyone, we are Red Carpet News, your main source of entertainment news at Penn State University.
Man, this festival is going to be popping.
I'm Alex Borzillo, you're here with Aiden Harold.
He's going to 23rd with Daddy Elon Warbucks to actual space away from Kim.
So insane, especially during Kendrick's part when they came out, reporting on anything from music, movies, TV shows, fashion, to celebrity gossip. You don't want to miss out on any of the hot topics we discuss.
Find our segments on YouTube under the name Red Carpet News for your daily dose of entertainment.
We are Red Carpet News.
Welcome back to PSN News. I'm McKenna Buczynski, and today I'm joined by founder and president of the Club Meraki, Annie Briseno. Thank you so much for coming in to chat with us this evening, Annie.
Thank you for having me.
So to get started, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, your year, your major, and what inspired you to create or get involved with Club Meraki?
So I'm a sophomore and a marketing major. I think last year, a lot of the things that I noticed people talking about were going out and meeting people at night and like in kind of like not super detailed and like good settings. And so I kind of wanted to bridge the gap between, good friendship and what it means to be like a healthy and well person and well-rounded, I think. I think there's a healthy balance between life, and I kind of wanted to find that middle point.
Yeah, that's awesome. And for those who might not be familiar, what is Club Meraki all about? Could you share the organization's mission and what Meraki represents?
So Meraki is a health and wellness club. We kind of want to focus on what it means to be well to you. I think wellness is something that has a large plot to follow. Like it means a lot of different things to a lot of people. And I kind of want to help people find that. I mean, it's hard because it's like somebody's life and you don't want to manhandle it or tell them exactly how to reach wellness. And I think that if we can at least push people in the right direction by giving them, things to do, people to talk to, I think it's something that you can reach by yourself. And like just Meraki in general, it means to be passionate about something, to be in love with something. And I want to find people's Meraki, like their end point of where they want to be, who they want to be, their best version of themselves, and kind of just aid them in getting whatever it means to get to that point, I guess.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what inspired you to start a club focused on health and wellness, and how did the idea for Meraki come to life?
I kind of like what I said about like there's a big party culture here, and like there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like I said, I think it's a good balance, and so I kind of didn't see anything that filled that hole, I guess. And like Meraki kind of formed itself in a way, and I think that's what it continues to do. It's a ever evolving, ever changing club. I encourage members to always come up and tell me if they feel like there's a gap that I'm not filling in or a way that I could help them, and maybe even like a setting or a meeting place for them to do that. It's something that I don't really have a whole grasp on because it's not mine. Like it's something that belongs to everybody that's a part of it.
Right. So what types of events, workshops, or initiative does Club Meraki host to promote wellness on campus?
So last semester, we were really focused on physical well-being. So that was a lot of like run clubs and Pilates. This semester, we're turning a little bit more towards what does it mean to be well from the inside out. So that's like, mental wellness, that is gut wellness. That's what you eat, what you ingest. And it's also like, how do you talk to yourself? And what do you want for yourself? So career, and friendships and stuff like that. That's what we're more focused on this semester. So a lot of like companies will send us stuff to show to our members and maybe push in the right direction of, what they could want for wellness. But yeah.
That sounds awesome. Mental health and self-care are such important topics for students. How does Club Meraki help promote balance and well-being among Penn Staters?
We really just try to like provide a stage for people, honestly. Like if you're passionate about something, or you feel like people could benefit from what you have to say, like I just want to give people a platform to say that. And that might not be in a meeting, that could be in a post or a video or with working with a brand or an event. Like I want people to take charge, and I think that's what a lot of people do. And like I'm very lucky that I've had people who reach out to me and want to be a part of it, who want to be on exec or on a committee or have an idea for something. It's always someone has something to say, and it's great. Like I love that it's something that we all kind of work on together, and I think that's what people are looking for when you're in a bad state of mental like health or wellness, is you're looking for a community to support you.
Yeah, of course. And going along with that, how has leading a wellness-focused organization shaped your own approach to health, balance, and student life?
I think it puts a lot of like spotlight and like pressure on you because people look towards you for like guidance, and like I said, like it's not mine, but it's also something I created. So it's like people come to me for advice or for help with something, and I don't always have the answers. So I think it's something that I had to step back from and kind of like give myself credit to, because it's something that I'm supposed to be a part of as well, and kind of also lean on the exec board that I've created, and I'm full trust in their like capabilities and what they want to do with it. And like I know that if I can walk away and like let them do it, like I've done something right.
Running a club while managing classes and other responsibilities can be challenging. How do you personally stay grounded and manage your time?
I have a community of people that I rely on, and some of them are in Meraki and some of them aren't. And I think it's important that I like separate myself from it. It's not a job, it's a club. So it's something that's not just for me to do, and it's not all hours of the day. So like when I'm able to do something for it and still be able to do my schoolwork and work my other jobs, like it's something that I can. But I think it's a good reminder that, I'm supposed to be promoting this wellness and relaxing, and like I have to remind myself that I should also relax sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. And finally, what advice would you give to students who want to get more involved in wellness on campus or are thinking about joining Club Meraki?
I would say join. I mean, there's nothing, like, we're very low commitment. I never push. I don't have weekly meetings. We don't have dues for a reason. We're supposed to be a place to like unwind and not to be stressed out. And I know that it could be a lot to, have to be somewhere, have to do something. And so it's kind of come as you go. You bring your friends if you want. You can go by yourself. And either way, you're going to have a good time. And it's going to be time to meet people. So just put yourself out there.
Yeah. Annie, thank you so much for joining us and telling us more about your experiences with Club Meraki. Now stick around because coming up next, Emma and Brooke will have the latest news from across the nation.
Ready, mics? 3, 2, fade in on 2, mic and cue.
This is Nittany Talk.
I would say spring.
Slow down.
When he knew that, how do you say
I know.
She continues to hold her values and everything though, and I think that that's really important. So yeah, and self-care Saturday.
And you lose a lot of sleep.
Yes, agreed. Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to Culture Central. My name is Jaden Stewart,
What's good, everybody? My name is Eric Pichardo, and we are your hosts
creators
and executive producers of Culture Central. Is this Whitney Houston?
We're doing things that have never been done before, so welcome to the family.
If you don't include human beings, you cannot accurately model the way the climate has changed over the last 50 years.
And I don't know that we're ever going to be free of some sort of bug.
The natural state of motion for something to be in is to remain in its current state of motion.
Been lucky enough to discover various things out there. Pulsars, exoplanets, and some other phenomena that ended up being interesting.
Hi, I'm Johnson Gary with Asking Penn State.
With Asking Penn State,
Asking Penn State.
Asking Penn State. Asking Penn State.
Welcome back to Asking Penn State.
Flights into Los Angeles International Airport were briefly halted last week due to air traffic controller staffing shortages. Flights into Washington, D.C., Chicago, Newark, and Fort Myers were slowed due to similar staffing issues. Across the country, controllers are wearing thin, working without pay and under stress as the government shutdown nears its 1-month mark. U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy predicts travelers will see more cancellations and delays.
In the Midwest, workers at the aerospace company Boeing are on strike. The strike of about 3,200 machinists took place at 3 of the company's locations in Illinois and Missouri. Workers voted on Sunday to reject the company's contract offer and to continue their current strike of almost 3 months. The current contract lacks wage increases, as well as improvements to workers' retirement benefits. Boeing rejects the union's counteroffer and said their next step is to hire permanent replacement workers.
A former Illinois sheriff's deputy has been convicted of second-degree murder. Earlier today, Sean Grayson was found guilty in the 2024 murder of Sonya Massey. Grayson testified on Monday and claimed he felt his only option during the fatal encounter was to draw his gun, thinking that Massey was going to throw a pot of boiling water at him. Grayson said he had a stun gun on him but didn't think it would work because of her clothing. Jurors deliberated for about 11 hours after closing arguments ended Tuesday morning.
As the government shutdown continues, the Department of Agriculture has announced no federal food aid will go out on November 1st. This notice comes after the Trump administration said it wouldn't tap contingency funds, supplemental nutrition assistance programs flowing. The SNAP program is estimated to help 1 in 8 Americans buy groceries. The Department of Agriculture says that, quote, the well has run dry. In the meantime, some states have agreed to keep SNAP benefits going, while others are advising recipients to be prepared for the stop. That concludes our show tonight at PSN News.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter and Facebook at PSN News, on Instagram at Penn State Network News, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/PSN News.
Have a good night and stay safe, Penn State.